I've had since I had the privilege of being mayor. I want to say that without Tom Brown and Helen Brown, this never would have been possible. He's the catalyst, and Helen Brown was to make this happen. And sure, the volunteers help and all that, but the credit goes to this man and his wife, Helen Brown, who we're honoring here today. I can't think of anybody else more worthy of being honored today. And I thank you. Tom, and on behalf of the city, your family, it's truly an honor to be able to dedicate this facility, the Helen C. Brown facility, because she so richly deserved it. If you would, we'd like to go out and have the family unveil it. Thank you.
Gather around Brown family, that's good. You may unveil at any time. If we might meet you now, once it's unveiled, just to walk back up here. We want to thank the Collins family, the Mastons, the Wiles, the Bessos, the Ellsworth, the Norris representation, the Karnakis, and the members of the council and the mayor. But I think in my remarks, which will be very brief, it's very simple. It takes a great deal of loving and sometimes wonder why God in his infinite wisdom and mercy takes those that we love so dear. Whether it be any of the people we've talked about today or in particular Helen C. Brown. We search our hearts and our heads to find out why God would take somebody that we love so much. And yet we know that they were destined to do something greater and far beyond what we ever expected. We know that Helen's impact will not only be found here on these grounds and for many years to come, as you can see the love of the family members that are here, but for everything that she stood for and wanted to do in a silent manner. Now she will be remembered in a very loud manner, and she's looking down now and yelling at Tom and I, saying, "I told you don't do that." And she always said that. And I think I'm going to turn over the last word of the day before we ask you to go through the museum, see what we have in the Helen C. Brown room that is actually family furniture that is in the living room, and then get some hot coffee. And we want you especially to make sure that you sign the registry today so we know of all the people that were here. We want to thank everybody that was here today and all the help that you've given, the commissioners, the council, and the mayor. And I would ask Tom to close it out with his final remark.
If I could just take a moment to recognize a couple special people that are here. Helen's sister Mildred Greenwell and her husband Earl Greenwell. They drove over this morning from South Bend to be with her. And a couple of special friends of Helen's and I, Gene Thornton and his wife Pat from Lansing. Gene and Pat, we certainly appreciate you being here. We appreciate one and all, and I know, as Joe says, Helen sees us here, and she'll be real proud. And thank you very much.
Thank you, Tom. We do now invite you to come into the museum to see the Helen C. Brown room, where we will put the plaque, take a tour through. Please sign your name, get some coffee. And Buck, thank you for putting up our windmill. That concludes our program. Please come through and visit.
You sure? No, go ahead.